Hello, this is Sherry Hayes from Tucson, Arizona. And unfortunately, my tomato plants bit the dust with the final frost. I didn't get them covered well enough for the final day, and they just decided they couldn't take it anymore. So I just picked my last full bowl full of tomatoes. By the way, it's February 8th, and I still have tomatoes coming off these vines and those in the front yard. So what I'm going to do next, probably not today, but maybe I'm starting on it probably this weekend, is dig all this bed up, starting, see where this garlic is right here? Right there. I'll start from there and work my way this way. I'm going to pull up probably 2 foot of all this dirt, because this is what I still consider the bad dirt. I never took it up this winter because these guys just kept growing and growing, and I didn't want to disturb them. Lots of arugula. And I also have one poor jalapeno pepper plant here. He's not all that happy, but still alive, so he'll probably get transplanted elsewhere where he'll get a little less sun in the middle of the summer. Then I'll dig this up and I will use a mixture of Master Nursery Bumper Crop. I got this from Magic Garden. And this has all kinds of amazing stuff in it. I don't know if you can read that, but recycled forest products, composted chicken manure, composted chicken manure, rose hips, oyster shells with pH adjustment, worm castings, bat guano, sea kelp, plus ECTO and endomycorrhiza, which is what I really want. That mycorrhiza is incredible stuff. So I'll be using some of that. And then some of my coconut coir, which I've had soaking for way too long out here because I started to work with it. Yeah, this stuff's really been soaking way too long. There's a big block of it underneath those concrete blocks. Anyway, I'll probably put a half mixture of coconut coir and bumper crop. And probably a third. And then the other third will be Grow Well or Grow Time compost, which is a compost you can get from Lowe's for about $5 a bag. It's locally grown in Phoenix, and so it's still alive when you get it. So I'm pretty excited to start this. And I'll probably add some mycorrhiza and some worm castings. I'm going to get worm castings, the Worm Gold Plus, which I've heard a lot of amazing things about. And of course, Earth Original Organics, because you got to put that in there. I'll be mixing that into the mix when I mix it in the concrete, and then right before I put my plants in, I'll also put some on top. So that's the first part of my spring, getting ready for spring gardening. I'm not going to probably do a lot of planting until after March 1st. Our average last day of frost is February 15th. It's very easy this time of year to get very excited and start. This squash plant made it through the winter. I took a lot of it off because it got freeze burned. I did not cover this squash plant. And you can see a little squash right down here. I'll be composting that puppy, but it did make it. So we'll see. This is a big cheese squash. I got the seeds from Native Seed Search. Nothing much grew in this bed. This is all, believe it or not, broccoli and cabbage and stuff that I planted back in October. Let's see, what date did I first plant it? Yeah, October 25th. And of course nothing happened because this is still a lot of my bad soil. This is soil that I unfortunately put way too much manure in. I am not using manure except what's in bumper crop already now, just because I really like the bumper crop, but I'm trying to stay away from the manure. So I'll be digging some of this out. I'll also be taking my Oya balls out of here because I've decided I want to do a lot more companion planting that makes sense with the Oya balls. I'll move my Oya balls up to the front yard, and I will put them in my container pots because obviously, you know, there's only so many plants you can put in each container. And I'll probably put more than one Oya ball on something like mint or chives where there's a lot, and then just put one Oya ball where I only have one plant. It'll be an experiment to see how well that works. So far, my Oya balls, there's my bucket over there of water that drains into the Oya balls, have been working really well. I just, I want to do something a little different back here. I want to have vines all up and down this wall, and then have some companion plants in front, like garlic, to keep the bugs away, hopefully to help keep the bugs away. Garlic and onion and marigolds and some stuff like that, and see how well that works. This is my pride and joy, my new tree. I got it for free. I asked if anybody had a source to buy some. This lady gave me this. It's in here with dandelion and aloe vera, and I'm hoping this is the edible type of aloe vera. I don't know much about aloe vera, so I'm gonna post that and see if anybody knows about the edible part. But I will be filling this bed, digging some of it up, and then filling this bed with the same mixture I talked about earlier. And so that's my excitement. And then my other exciting news is I'm getting in a ton of fruit trees and grapevines, and I'm so excited. So we'll see what happens this year. Best luck with your gardening this year, everybody. 2017, make it a strong year. Bye-bye.